Okay, I'm back. Check this out. You guys know I hate bullies, right? Last time we talked about how the teachers were bullying us. Let me tell you about the time where the students learning from the teachers how to bully each other. Did those teachers think that they could bully us for days in and days out? That the students wouldn't bully each other? Of course they bullied each other. And every chance they got, they found a victim. And when they found that victim, they abused that victim. They beat that victim down. Watching the teachers with their crazy crap gave those guys a gateway into bullying other kids. One kid in particular, I'll never forget her. Her name was Rhonda, and Rhonda was beaten, slapped about, talked about. They called her ugly, bald head, told her she looked like a bird. She stank. They talked about her so badly that one day she literally urinated on herself. And I hated every second of it. One day I decided it's time for them to get off of Rhonda and get on to me. So I stuck out my shoes so they could see my raggedy shoes. And I knew if he saw my shoe, David, the idiot David, the guy that was a boxer, and his little suck ass friend Timothy, I knew if they saw my shoe, because it was raggedy, damn the toe sticking out, they would say something about my shoes. And they did. Hey man, nice shoes you got on. And everybody laughed. And for a second, Rhonda had a break because they literally, for the rest of that day, they got up for her and they were on me. Of course, the next day, hey man, nice shirt you got on. Not that kind of thing. Hey man, I love the way your hat looked. Whatever it was about the way I was dressed, or I had my hair combed, they were on me like white on rice. But at least Rhonda got a break. And it kept on to me. I mean, every day, David and this little suck ass friend Timothy were always on me. And I hated it. Man, I'm telling you, I hated it like you would not believe. But I was cool because at least Rhonda got a break. Then one day we went down to the auditorium and we were there to view a film. And I knew he was talking about me and my family. I didn't care about him talking about me. But man, when he talked about my mother, when we saw this cow in this film we were watching, this cow was chewing cud. And he's like, yeah, look, there goes Joseph's mama. And everybody fell out laughing. And after the movie ended, we headed out back to our classes. I went down to math class, and there was Rhonda sitting there. She had heard what they said, but she made a beeline right back to class because she didn't want them hassling her in the hallway. And I sat right across from Rhonda, and she looked at me and like, yeah, welcome to my world. And something snapped in me that moment. Something like, man, the hell with this. This guy's not going to talk about my mother and just get away with it. Now I have been studying karate a little bit. I have been reading my little Bruce Lee magazines. And I figured, hey, I know a little karate. So I walked back down to the auditorium, and there he was, like a big celebrity with his buddies all around him, like he was bragging about what he just said. And went right up to him with my hands sticking out, damn near touching his face. I said, I'm tired of you talking about me and the rest of these kids around here and my mother. And I could see him getting in position to throw a punch. And when my hand still extended, on one inch punched his ass, I pushed him in the mouth and he fell back. And when he fell back, I kicked him in the chest, boom, with a side kick, right in the chest. You know, and then he tried to jump and jump at me, uppercut him right up. And then when he realized he couldn't get me, he started running. And as he started running, I did a drop kick and kicked him in the back of his back. He fell over. And when he fell over, he started rolling. I grabbed him, gave him a couple more V's, and then he broke loose and ran out the door. And as he was running out the door, I ran behind him and one more drop kick to the back of his neck. He fell out the door. The kids were like, oh, shit, Joseph, what the hell? He's Bruce Lee. They were excited. His friend Timothy, what did that little bitch do? What bitches do? He ran. He ran off like a little girl. I'm sitting there, I'm gloating. I'm standing there with my little Bruce Lee stand. Like I'm like seething with anger. And there the kids like, oh, Joseph, that was great, man. That was great. You fucked him up. You get him, man. And all of a sudden, he threw a bottle. The door flew open. He threw a bottle and, but like a little girl he was, the bottle was low. I just jumped up over the bottle and headed for him. And as I went to grab him, run after to grab him, something pulled me up. It was one of the teachers. Pulled me up like I was a rag doll. The other teacher ran out, grabbed him, and I got expelled. And so did he. 1 week. All that week, he's telling all the kids in his class that I knew, hey man, when Joseph comes back, I'm gonna kill him. My brother gonna kill him. He gonna shoot him in the head. My mother was like, nah, you can't go. I said, Mom, I'm going back to school. I don't care what this guy gonna do. I'm going back. So the next week, I went back to school. And you know what bullies do? They don't do shit. Because when you know they're bullies and they know you gonna fight them back, he didn't do jack. But that never made me lose sight of watch your back. The following week, he was back. I was back. I was looking for his brothers. They're gonna come up there and kill me. They didn't do jack. See, that's how bullies are. When you confront them and face them, they do what most bullies do. You know? You may have a bully in your life. It could be a husband, a wife, one of your kids, a neighbor, a co-worker, a boss. Somebody could be bullying you. What are you doing? Are you gonna let them keep doing it? Or are you gonna turn and stand eye to eye with that motherfucker? You're gonna say, no, no more. That's what you should do. Is that what you're gonna do? Or are you gonna continue to be bullied? Are you gonna be like Rhonda was and just keep bullying until you one day wet yourself? Or are you gonna stand up to that person like a man, like a woman that you are, and say no more? It's on you. Do what you gotta do. But get it done quickly.